Hello, once again, Nicoloff students. It's me, Mr. Jaime. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. And for today's video, I just wanted to demonstrate and show you guys how you could make your own costume, Halloween costume at home. So, so when I was a kid, my favorite cartoon show or just and in general thing to watch was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that's what I decided to make for the costume, for the homemade costume. And I just wanted to here's the torso, which is connected through yarn, and I'll go more into that as we go further into the video on how to do that. And then the back part is just the back. It's more simple than even the front. And now I also, of course, I did the face, and it's a mask, which is also tied by yarn, and that's how you can put it on. And yeah, and my favorite character was the blue one, which is Leonardo. And let's get started. So for this homemade costume, the materials that will be needed are scissors, and remember, kids, to be careful when you're using scissors. You need a pencil to draw, and you also need Crayolas. If you have paint, it's much easier to use paint, but how I don't, and I just wanted to make it more simple, I decided to just go with Crayolas. And finally, you also need yarn. It's just four materials that you'll need, well, not including the cardboard. So here's the thing with the cardboard. So what I use the shoebox, and I don't know if you look in the edges here, there's a way of opening them to the point where they flatten out, and every shoebox is pretty much similar, so it's easy. And all you do is you open the box, and you're gonna end up with the card with the kind of in a square. And if it's not in a square, then as I said, just use the scissors. So once you do have like something flat, for example something like this, you're gonna begin by, you can go at whatever. You can start with the face or the front torso or the back torso where the shell is located. But I began with the front torso, which is actually this part. And it's so simple. All you have to do is draw a circle like this, which represents the shell, of course. And then you color that yellow in the inside. And then don't forget the ninja or belt on the ninja belt on the bottom, which is also super easy. And just draw that as well. And then the outside area, of course, it's a turtle, so it's gonna be green. And pretty much that's it for the front part. And then the back part is also super simple. It's just you draw the shell first, and then you color it brown on the inside. You can use crayons. Crayons work perfectly fine. And yeah, you just leave the skin area. Well, not skin area, but basically I believe so. Yeah, it's just green, and that's it. And then just with the black Crayola, so you can start drawing to give it more details. I did the circle outline, and you can also do the details for this part. It's just like this one in the front where it has these details, just to give it more detail, give it a better look. Once you have completed the torso, front and back, then you can go ahead and move on to the face. And this one's a little bit trickier, but it's not that hard. Just take your time drawing it. You can look on the internet, look at a picture, and it's really simple, as you can see. Mine is so simple. And so now you're gonna begin once you're done, you're gonna begin with the scissors. Remember, careful with the scissors. You're gonna cut out the smiling face, and you're also with the pencil. You can puncture 2 holes in this area. Remember, be careful with your fingers when you're puncturing these holes, because these pencils can cut you. And yeah, and then you also have to do the ones on this side for the yarn. So you're gonna do one on this side and another one on this side. Now moving forward to the torso, you're gonna do 2 holes. I don't know if you guys can see clearly. You're gonna do 1 hole right here and one hole right here, and the same thing in the back. You're gonna do 1 hole right here and then 1 hole right here. Once you have completed that step, now it's just the final step, which is pretty much easy. You're gonna take a piece of yarn and you're gonna insert the yarn in. And let's see if this makes sense. You're gonna insert it on one side, connect it to the other side, and then do it again. And once you do it twice, you just make a hook at this point, at the first part. Super easy. If you guys can ask your parents if you have little difficulties, and you do that. And now with the face, it's a little bit different. you're gonna insert one string on this side, make a knot, and then you're gonna insert another string on this side. So technically, let me illustrate this. Technically, you have 2 strings on the face, just like this. Here, give me a quick sec. Okay, so yeah, so basically, you have 2 strings. You have 1 string right here that has a knot, and you have 1 string right here that has another knot, and that's how you make it. And then that's it. And finally, here I'll demonstrate how it looks. So it is super easy to put on, as I said before. So it has this kind of this thing you just put your face in through. So simple, and there you go. And now for the face, it has, how I said, it has 2 strings. It's easy. You might need a little help with this one from someone, but if not, you could just put on your face and you just tie it. Don't tie it so hard. It doesn't have to be that hard. You can hurt your ears or your head, whatever. But yeah, this is an illustration of it, and this is my homemade costume. Hope you guys liked it. Well, as you guys know, it's Halloween, so I hope you guys decide to make a fun costume. And if you can't buy one or afford one, it doesn't really matter, because as I said, you can always make your own at home, and it's really easy and it's a lot of fun. Well, I hope I see you guys soon, students, and you guys take care and stay safe.